right, welcome everyone. It's Friday evening. Good to have you. Good mood, good vibes, as always on Friday after a week of hard work. Waiting for waiting to have some fun. Glad to have you here in the tournament. In the meantime, I noticed we got some extra people coming in, which is great. Um, Piper and Usami have joined, so thank you very much. It's going to be a great event. We got Daisy, Glorious, Jesus, Info, Mike, Mike Copter, Piper, and Usami as well. Thank you very much for joining. All the cool kids are here in this tournament. So yeah, let's get it going. You already know how things are gonna go. You'll be disappointed today. We'll see. We'll see about that. We have 8 people, which means that we're going to do a round robin. Top 4 will qualify to the next round. In the next round, it's going to be best of 1. Number 3 fights number 4. Winner fights number 2. And then the winner fights number 1. The winner of the round robin will have two lives. I changed a little bit the system for the elimination stage just so we can have an extra person in the elimination stage and still keep the same number of fights because many times I've seen people doing so well and it was a shame to leave them out of the elimination. So 4 people out of 8 is I say it's a pretty good number, and I believe that everybody here today is going to have this opportunity. One thing that I would like to mention before we start, in case somebody maybe hasn't read the announcement properly and whatnot, so we're using retro mode. You're already used to that. I made it my default setting for my tournaments because I enjoy it a little bit more. And there's one thing here called attack homing factor and walk homing factor. They are reduced by 30%, which means that the tracking in this game is reduced a little bit by 30%. So you would have to be a little bit more careful with attacking. So when you attack or when you position yourself, you have to make sure that you are in a good angle. Of course, it's not going to be as impactful as it was last week because now it's reduced, but you will still see it subtly sometimes. Okay, we're gonna do 6 flags in the round robin. It's based on points, as you already know. And without further ado, let's get right into it and start our fight. Yeah, Friday vibes. Yeah, I love Fridays. One thing that actually even gives me the opportunity to perform better is not just the fighting on my own host, which obviously it's a good thing, but it's also the day itself. Like on Friday, I feel free. I've got nothing. I don't have work tomorrow, and it's just more relaxed um, time for me, and maybe for some of you as well. Okay, so let's go to the group stage. Let's put the group in. Assign groups automatically. Let's have a look at the group stage. Let's start it. And here we go. Alright, so we got Usami versus me first fight, Daisy versus Piper second fight, Glorious versus Mike the third, and Jesus versus Info the last one. I am planning to do something interesting today. It's also a little bit of a heads up for you guys if you want to. I'm gonna give it away. I plan on matching the weapon type that my opponent is using. In case it's rapier, I'm going to use rapier. If it's saber, I'm going to use saber. If it's longsword, I'm going to use longsword. So If you feel that the information is going to be valuable to you, then you can plan ahead. But I thought about it, and I think it would be cool to do that. So the first fight is against Usami, one of the most dangerous contenders here today. We'll see what the weapon she brings to the table. Let's send her a Steam link. We're gonna use Steam today a little bit because we have some people that need Steam. Here we go. Oh, let me tag you as well. Here we go. Usami is ready to go. To be honest, I'm not a fan of fighting first, but it happens pretty often. Here we go. 6 flags. Points are very important, so even if the fight is not going your way, just try your best to score as many as possible. All right. So I said I'm gonna match the weapon, so I am going to do just that. It's not counter picking, by the way. I'm just telling you that I just wanna match the weapon. Here we go. Yan Mir. Yan is my go-to saber, of course. Yeah, Wasami and I have very similar yawns, so it's probably going to be... Oh. Very similar approach. Yeah, this chop has a little bit of a blind spot. I mean, the guard against the chop has a little bit of a blind spot. If you hit right above the sword and between the elbow, it usually hits. GG. Alright, good fight. 6-2. Okay. Since since we're doing Steam, Jan is a rapier. Yeah. Okay. Um, no, let's do them in order. I'm just gonna restart the game and we'll see if somebody can do 2 fights in a row. Um, so Daisy versus Piper is the next fight. I'm curious to see if Daisy will use Marie here. Daisy's here. Waiting for Fistulator et Timpanarius. I see he's playing something else. Oh, okay, he's joining. Here we go. Daisy is left side, Piper is right side. Okay. Daisy picked Marta. Some background music. Yeah, well, unfortunately we can't use that because it will interfere with the commentary. Something's going on, I think. Some lag. Oh, okay. No worries, no worries. We're gonna swap sides now. It's not a big deal, but the thing is, with round robin, people will get a number of fights from the left and a number of fights from the right, and I think it's important that people get a fair amount of times playing from one side or the other. Okay, a rapier fight. Nice side step there from Daisy. Double. Oh, nice back wide there. Perfect range. I know that back wide is not like the most loved move from Marta, but this time Piper used it very skillfully. I think nice cut to the head there. I think every now and then we should praise people when using, even though they're using like powerful moves or common moves, but when they use them with very good timing and very skillfully. Yeah, Daisy's trying to, oh, beautiful. Move to the side, hit from the angle, and landed. Oh. Oh, the accuracy in this sequence for both characters was atrocious. Oh, nice cut there from Daisy, another one. And another one to the head. 4-2 here for Piper. Oh, and again the longer cut. And Piper wins the trade. 5-2. At this point, Daisy will try to get the comeback, but before the comeback, a few flags. Yeah, fortunately, it did not go that way. A few flags would work. 6-2. Well done for Piper here. Okay. We're gonna do Jesus versus Info now, and after that, Mike is going to fight twice, because his fight was the 3rd and the 5th. So we're gonna put it the 4th and the 5th since he's using Steam. Okay, so Jesus versus Info is the next fight. Jesus with a very good performance last Friday. He got to the final of the tournament. I haven't seen Info competing in some time, or at least on my host. I'm not sure if she competed in some others. I think she competed on Taos, maybe. But we'll see what happens here. Obviously, Piper plays a very good Alex, but when he's fighting Marie, even though it's a winnable matchup, and Alex is the stronger character, is usually an annoying matchup for Alex. So probably Piper prefers to just do a rapier battle instead. Waiting for Jesus here to connect. No sign of him yet. Give him another ping. Just gonna wait 10 more seconds here. If not, we're gonna move. Oh, there he is. Okay, great. Jesus taking left side. Info taking right side. Cheeses left, info right. Something going on. Okay. Info on the right. Here we go. Sam for Sava for info. Awesome. We're gonna see Sava for the first time. I was pretty sure we were gonna see him because Glorious is in the tournament, and I think he's going to give him a go. But now we have a second Sava. Oh, there's a problem there, I think. Lag. Lag or stuttering. Okay, I'm gonna unpause. Cheeses move back, and if it's stuttering, info. Let's see when it's going to be better. Okay. Yeah, Sava has a forward cut there. Sava has the more distinct saber style. It's more sniping oriented. I would say probably even Sam is one of the characters that is not necessarily similar in moves, but similar in approach, which is hitting from distance. Oh, nice. Sava actually has this move as well. 2-0 here for Jesus. Nice thrust. 2-1. Jesus moved to the side, and info punished him with the thrust. This is what I was talking about in my post. Nice. Like if you time your attacks and your opponent is trying to move laterally, you can actually catch them while they're setting up their attack. So it makes both of you vulnerable. Nice thrust. 3-2. And another one. Jesus is very aggressive. 4-2. Nice thrust. Trying the dagger there. Oh, that was a really good saber cut followed by a dagger thrust. The dagger thrust was blocked, but Info still managed to follow up, and she scored 4-3. A little bit again. That dagger move is very risky. 5-3. Jesus needs only one more. Jesus will actually fight again after this one. There you go. 6-3. Nice fight. Congratulations to Jesus for his first win today. And Jesus will be fighting Mike right now. Mike will take the left, and Jesus will take the right. We are going to use Steam. Hopefully it works. Mike, make sure you have the correct inputs and stuff. Oh, my keyboard's battery died. Okay, okay. Happens. A nice start. Immediately after this, Mike will also fight Jesus. Sorry, Glorious. Alright, Mike take left side. And now we're gonna get Jesus in. Hopefully it's gonna work. There he is. Here we go. Try to take the right side, Jesus. No, it's not working. Alright, let me do something. Let's reset controllers. Mike left, Jesus right. Yeah, you can't take. I think I figured what the problem is. So when both players use controller and the Steam player needs to be on the left, then the player on the right cannot take control. Let's see if we can give Steam to Jesus so we can speed this up a little bit. Yeah, Jesus is not listening, so probably that's why he replies later. There he is. Alright, Jesus, can you take the right side, please? Okay, yeah, so it works. Oh, the stuff is reversed for Mike. Um, 1 second, guys. We need to figure out here Mike's problem. Glorious, I hope you don't mind if I give you Steam as well for the next fight. With Usami is a little bit different because she uses keyboard, so that doesn't impact Parsec at all. But Mike is using a controller, so that makes things a little bit more complicated. Okay. Alright. Hassan versus Sam. And as I said, Mike is going to have another fight after this. He's going to be fighting the Glorious. Thrust to the belly. Powerful move from Hassan, actually. Oh, some backwise there. Oh, and a nice one to the belly. I haven't seen. Actually, I've seen only the boss using that. Only boss Sam. Oh, nice thrust. 2-1. Yeah, Jesus is starting to become a very dangerous Sam. 3-1. I might have to break my own challenge here when I'm gonna fight him. I'm not sure if I can match his Sam with a saber. We'll see. 3-2. Nice. Oh, went straight into that thrust. 4-2. I think the power of Sam's thrust is not only the ability to bypass the guard at times, but also the fact that it's somewhat slower. Oh, nice death march there. And people don't have the patience to block it, and they just kind of go into it. Nice. Mike just gave him the signal, come and kill me. Jesus thought that Mike was having some problems, but Mike was actually just resting a little bit after suffering a blow. Nice one again from Mike, and at this point it looks possible for Mike to come back. How to block attacks in Hellish Quart. Just got a notification from Kubold. Oh, and again, 6-4, beautiful fight. And Jesus with the second win here. 2 out of 2 for him. I am pretty sure he's again aiming for a top spot. Great. Mike is going to fight again, as I said, and he is facing Glorious. Glorious is going to be on the left, and Mike on the right side. And I am going to invite Glorious. I think Glorious has used Steam before, so he's probably going to be fine. He's also in Italy, so it shouldn't be bad for him. I think Glorious uses keyboard. Nice. Okay. Glorious left side, Mike right side. Mike actually scored 4 flags in the last fight. I think whenever you compete in a 6 flag qualification, I think 3 flags is probably the minimum that you want to aim for, and 4 flags is when it's good. Like, of course, losing is not good, but scoring 4 flags is keeps you in the competition. 3 is kind of the minimal. When you score 2 or less, then it puts you to a little bit of a chase, in a chase mode. But of course, one fight does not necessarily decide everything, because if you manage to win a few out of your 7, it should be fine. 1-1. Gloria is going with Marta here. I'm surprised he's not going with Sava. Maybe he will use him at some point. Two one. Oh. Oh. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. 2-2. Mike managed to come back there from nice. One to the face. That's kind of the problems with rapiers, is that sometimes some flags are fumbled in point blank, just for no reason. And he also, oh, nice one. It also puts you in a bad position, because sabers have this one-shot power. If you're in close range, almost every saber will just instantly kill you with one hit. And it doesn't even matter if you're a rapier or a longsword or anything. But anyway, Glorious is doing a very good job of stopping Mike here. Managed to score 2 more flags in the meantime. Oh, and another one, 6-2. Good start for Glorious. Good start. Okay, next fight is going to be okay, since Glorious has been has been waiting for some time, let's do his fight against Piper. We're gonna do this one on Parsec. I'm gonna quickly restart the game just to have a clean input. Okay, so Piper left side, the Glorious is going to be right side. There's Glorious, there's Piper. I anticipate this fight to be quite interesting. Actually, both of them used Marta in their previous fight, in their first fight, a fight that they both won, fights that they both won. I'm curious to see if we're gonna see a saber fight here, or if we're gonna see a rapier. Piper left, Glorious right, yeah. Yeah, Glorious wants to go Sava, and Piper is going. Oh no, he's actually going back to Marta. Yeah, I think Hassan is a character that Marta likes. Oh, Piper gets his first kill. One thing that I haven't really noticed, especially in the first fight, guys, remember this is the retro mode. You can throw a lot of attacks if you want to. You can do a lot of feints, you can do a lot of stuff. But again, and this is why switching settings is not necessarily a big impact, because people just play the way they play. They won't magically change their play style overnight. So I could still see from everybody here that you know, they prefer a more measured approach with well-placed shots, which is good. Actually, it's good, good fundamentals, good fencing. 4-3, 5-3. Double. Glorious is very sneaky with that. I think it's back A. I'm not sure. Piper gets his fourth flag here. Nice. GG. 6-4. Glorious wins the fight. And our next fight is going to be Info versus Usami. Info will be left, Usami will be right side. This time it should be fine because they're using different controls, I think. Info on the left. Just take left info, and then I'll invite Usami. let's see. Oh, Marie for Usami, and the info goes with Sava again. I guess info wants to try Sava for today. Bless me, thank you. Honestly, I think Marie is actually not a bad pick. Maybe a hot take. But the way Wasami plays, the way the settings work here in this event, the way Sava plays, I think Marie can actually be a pretty good character here to use. Sava is not the type of pressure saber. Oh, info thinks otherwise. I meant like you know, combo heavy. Oh, I think Usami has some lag. Oh, something happened. Game froze. Okay, no worries. Can get you back in. Hopefully it works. Yeah, it works. Okay. Info, can you take control? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Was being careful, trying to go with the Kinjal. I read that is the name of the dagger, or Kinjal. I'm not sure if the J might be a double. Shanked. Yeah. We gotta find a name for that as well. 1-1. You have the London. This we'll see. It's gotta be a town in Britannia, so. Although the other move that has a name, which is the London, is used by Connor, but Connor is from Scotland. But the name came from, oh, beautiful. The name came from, you know, the stabbing on the street thing in England. So it's we just call it London. It's funny how certain names, certain moves get names in the game. I gave I gave a name to another move last tournament that I'm actually quite proud of it. The Glorious Side Step, which is oh, nice one again from Usami, keeping the info at distance with Marie. That's why I said that Marie could be a pretty good pick here. The Glorious Side Step with Zera. 4-1. The Racer Thrust, the Subutai Shuffle. A lot of the Vineyard. Yeah, Usami is doing a very good job of just poking info. Another one. 5-1. Um, I believe Usami has a style that is somewhat similar to mine, and my go-to characters, especially when I started playing, were Isabella, Jan, and Marie, because all three of them shared something in common, which was range uh, and the ability to maintain a distance, quick on their feet. So the fact that Wasami is doing good with Marie does not surprise me at all. In the meantime, Info managed to get 2 more flags, which could prove important. Oh, nice thrust. 6-3, Usami wins. Congratulations. And now it's gonna be me versus Daisy. We'll see what character Daisy will use. As I said, I'm going to match, so if Daisy wants to use a shield, I'm going to use a shield. If Daisy wants to use a rapier, I'm going to use a rapier. Daisy, anyway, Daisy always beats me, so I just need to make sure that it's not going to be a 6-1, so I can lose the opportunity to get first place again. There's Daisy. Oh, an error. Try again, Daisy. Here we go. I'm on the left, Daisy's on the right. What are we doing, Daisy? Marie Mirror? Let's go. I was hoping for it. A little A thrust. Managed to sneak in. Yeah, that move is very dangerous. I've seen it work a couple of times. Nice. What a flag. I think Daisy deserved at least a double here. Nice. GG. Haven't played the Marie Mirror in some time. That was really fun. Alright, 6-3. Okay. Next fight is going to be Jesus versus Piper. Don't forget, there's going to be a random event after. GG. Oh, try again, Jesus. Alright, Jesus versus Piper coming right now. Most likely it's going to be a saber fight. I think after this fight it's going to be me versus Glorious. Glorious said he has a surprise for me if I'm matching the weapon type. We'll see what that surprise is. If he wants to go Yendrik, I'll have to warn him that I was a few times Axe champion, so he needs to think very well about his choice. Although I haven't played Yendrik in a very long time, but it would be fun. And after that, we're gonna do random. So there's definitely the possibility of playing multiple characters. Oh, grab there for Piper. Jesus was trying a lot of backwise. Didn't work. Oh. That's not a very good move, unfortunately, for him and some other characters. 3-1. Yeah, Jesus is gonna be a problem. A big problem. 3-2. Oh, wow. Beat his blade and then pushed him. That's only something Piper can do. 3-3. Double. Nice. 4-3. Oh. Piper just goes in, throws a cut, and wins. 4-4. Oh, forward. Yeah, Jesus has some really good techniques here. Now it's a riposte here from Piper. 5-5. Down to the last flag. regardless of the result, both of them have scored a good number of flags here. But one flag could prove to be important in the rankings, and Jesus wins it 6-5, and Jesus gets to his third win here today, third win in a row. All right, next fight is going to be Glorious versus me. Although Piper lost, he still scored a very good number of points. Alright, Mr. Glorious, let's see your surprise. Okay, Glorious is left side. I am going to be right side. Okay. I accept. I accept. Let's see what comes out of this. Nice. Oh, I think it's the other foot forward, actually. Nice. Alright, looks like it's working for Glorious here. No! Nice. Damn, I can't remember anything. Hey. You got me. All right, 4 flag. That's good. That's good. GG. GG, that was a fun fight. I was a little bit worried there when it was 4-2 or something. So it's gonna be bad. Yeah, it was really fun. It was a really fun fight. GG. I was happy with the 4. I was happy with the 4, I'm not gonna lie. When I got to 5, I was already happy. Right. Next fight is going to be Usami versus Daisy. Most likely a Marie mirror. We'll see. Usami did great with Marie earlier. We'll see if or who knows, maybe we're gonna see some different characters. I don't want to influence anybody. Let's invite Usami in. I can use Steam. I think it should be fine. But yeah, let me send you a Steam link as well. I appreciate it. Okay, Usami's here, Daisy's here. Let's have a good fight. And the next fight is gonna be, I think, Info versus Mike, if I'm not mistaken. Here we go. Yeah, it looks like a mirror. I keep forgetting to get the Kubal's mod, the one with the mask for Marie. I think that should be fine. I mean, it doesn't influence anything. It's just a mask. And it's also made by the official developer, so I'm actually quite curious why he hasn't put it in the game. But I'll probably download it just to put it there in case we have Marie mirrors. We can someone can use the mask. 1-0 for Usami here. I've never seen Usami using Marie in any tournament. So if she does well here today, it will just be a testament to her skills. 2-0 now. Nice. 2-1. The Marie gameplay has evolved a lot compared to what it was when I was playing her every now and then. Back in the day, I would switch. Oh, that was a beautiful counter there from Daisy. Second flag for her. I was using her when my opponent was also using Marie, because believe it or not, using Isabella versus Marie back in the day wasn't amazing. Oh, nice dash. 3-2 for Daisy. And the gameplay was different. Today's Maries are a lot more complex. 4-2 now. Yeah, Daisy's experience with the character is taking over. Let's see if Usami manages to use fundamentals here. It's always a battle of, when you have two players using the same character, it's like a battle of using fundamentals and using the experience with the character. And Oak is a very good example, picking some characters lately just by using fundamentals without having a very deep knowledge of the character itself, was able to win tournaments. So sometimes experience is not enough. Like, good knowledge of the game and good timing could still get you the win. Oh, this time it worked, and Daisy scored. That was beautiful. Let's see if Usami can come back here or at least score a couple more flags. Oh, she scores one. So at this point, she's hoping to turn the result around. On guard for both. Trying to sidestep. Gotta be careful. Oh, and a nice counter, quick counter. 5-5. We're down to the last flag. And I really enjoyed this fight. As I said, this experience with the character versus fundamentals. Oh! That was a good intention there for Daisy, but Usami was ready. And again they hit each other. This is tense. Marie mirror flags don't often end in doubles. We'll see if one of the two will get the winning flag. Sidestep attempt. Blocked. Daisy's putting pressure. And a nice counter there from Daisy, and Daisy wins. Beautiful. I really enjoyed this fight. It was a great display of Marie from both. And let's see the last match of round 3. After that, we're going to have a look at the rankings. It's going to be Info versus Mike. Let's get Info in first. There she is, already listening. And Mr. Mike. Info, please take left side until Mike joins. Take left, yeah, okay, great. Waiting for Mike to join in. There he is. Mike, please take right side. And we have a fight. Hassan versus Sava, a saber fight. There we go. Two 0 now here for Mike. Three now. Mike's aggression is paying off. Oh! 3-1. Info manages to score her first flag. Two. 3-3 now. Info's coming back. The start was Mike's, but Info managed to find her rhythm. Oh, blocks there. Oh, dead march, and finally he gets the flag there. Crazy from Mike. 4-3. Yeah, Mike is actually getting better with Hassan. He's getting trickier. Mike has always been tricky. Oh, shank. Oh, and actually got the kill with the dagger. Nice. I really like that all players that use Sava so far in spars or even in tournaments are trying to make use of that dagger. Info with good movement. Oh, and it goes with the feint move and scores. Info's playing Sava really well at this moment. The fight didn't start great, but Info picked up, and now she's one flag away from winning. Oh, again, Mike pointing at Sava. That's funny from Hassan. Last flag. Again, another fight that goes to the last flag. That's one of the reasons I like the 6 flag format in qualifiers. Is more often we get these fights where it's down to the last. Oh, thrust, and then the dagger. Beautiful, beautiful by Info. Some great fights and great performances. Info wins 6-5. And yeah, that's the end of round 3. I'm quickly going to the bathroom, and after that we're going to start the middle round, round 4, but we're also going to have a look at the rankings. I'll be right back. back. Let's have a look at the standings. And Osami said that she can't continue, and Piper wants to replace. Piper, sorry, plebeian. Uh, okay, but first let's have a look at the scores, and then we're gonna figure that out. Um, After 3 rounds, I am number one with 18 points. Jesus is second with the same number of points, 18, but with lower points difference. Glorious is just one flag behind with 17. Piper with 15, so it's very tight. Usami has 13, so she's not very far from the top four spots. So if Plebeian will take her place, that would be would still be in a good position. Info with 12, Daisy with 11, and also Mike with 11, even though Mike lost all his fights. So it's still very, very close. And as I said, top four will go to the next round, so it's a still open battle. Okay, let's figure out the synth situation. Alright, so let's see if Usami is going to be indeed replaced by Plebeian. Plebeian asked about the points and everything, so in case you are worried about that, when a player drops out and that player is replaced by somebody else, the new player will inherit all the results that the previous player got. Obviously, that works only in qualification and in qualifying stages. Like if somebody drops in the finals or something like that, they're not going to be replaced. Only if it's in early stages. Luckily, we're still in early stages, so yeah. Um, yeah. Okay. Let's get it going. I just want to confirm with Usami so we can do the replacement with Plebeian. But if Usami changes her mind and wants to play, then that's fine. Yeah. Right. Daisy is going to fight Glorious. We're going to do a small restart of the game here. And we're going to have a Parsec fight. As I said, every player in this tournament has a pretty good chance of getting top four. The system allows it as well, since there are only 6 flags in each fight. But at the same time, all the fights were pretty close, or people actually got a good number of flags in the fights they lost. So it's going to be close, and I think it's going to be a battle until the end. Okay, let's do Daisy versus Glorious. This is a good opportunity for Daisy to get a little bit higher in the rankings. After she managed to win against Usami Even though Usami hasn't played Marie too much so far, I think the quality of the player should be taken into consideration. Usami is a top 5 material on the server. I like being last. She got top 5 last month. She got top 5 before that, so obviously that's and she's also, since she joined, she's won 3 tournaments, and also considering she's from Asia, that's an amazing performance. I honestly don't remember any player from Asia having this kind of performance on our server. The only Asian player that was performing really well in European or North American tournaments was Picado, a Korean player. But even he didn't win tournaments. He's won 1 tournament on my host one with Marie actually. But I think Usami has surpassed him. Alright, Daisy scores the first. Oh, I think I should have changed the name, sorry. It's Daisy versus Glorious. I'll let the players fight, and just 1 second, I'll change it now. Glorious in a very good position himself. He's just 1 flag behind the number 1 spot. And that's the flag that we had in at the end reg mirror. But he's obviously in a good position. Oh, and that cut, and it works this time again. Nice. It didn't work too much for Daisy in the first fights, but now it's working. Oh, and again, it cut the arm. Time for Sava, yeah. We've seen a little bit of Sava today. Yeah, actually, I think Glorious has used only Marta, except that fight where he used Jendrik, he used Marta. So 3 Marta. Oh, nice side step. 3-2. Oh, nice inquartada there from Daisy. 4-2. Yeah, Daisy's growing in the tournament. Gloria's trying to find a good moment there. Oh, and again, that short thrust. It's actually the same thrust that I managed to score against Daisy in the first flag as well. Now she's using it. 5-2. Love to see it. Oh, and an inquartada there. Great performance from Daisy. Great performance. And this actually, it turns the rankings a little bit on their head because it's also a good difference. Piper versus Info is the next fight. Let's see if we're gonna see another Saber here. Info did great in the previous one. Great fights tonight. Yeah, no worry, Usami. Actually, I'm very happy that you managed to sign up in the first place, because that also, when guys, so when somebody signs up for a tournament, it also helps other people decide if they want to play or not, because when there's a good number of players signed up for a tournament, then others will follow. Like it was 7:30, 7:40 local time, and we had 5 people in. And as soon as we got that sixth person, we also got an extra two joining in. It's only natural people feel the need to join in competitions where there are more people. So yeah. So the fact that Usami joined was great. Piper. Wait, is it Piper on the left or Info on the left? Yeah, it's Piper on the left. Piper on the left, Info on the right. Sava and Hassan. A lot of Hassan here today. And time for Sava. It looks like Plebeian also wants to use Sava. Aggressive there. Pushes, grabs, cuts. Everything from Piper. Yep. You gotta be ready. He's relentless. Oh, and Info with a nice cut. 1-1. Oh, the dagger lands beautifully. Info is able to score a lot of dagger flags here today. Try the dagger. Grabbed. Good grab there from Piper. Oh, and again the dagger misses. Yeah, Info really loves that dagger. Oh, and a nice cut this time. It works. I remember there was a time when these 8 upcuts were so good for Sabres. And nowadays they're just kind of an invitation for your opponent to just punish you. I'm not sure what changed. I'm not sure if it was the game or just people getting better. But I remember... Oh, and again the dagger lands. When I was using Jan or Bar, I was using the A cut a lot. Not the side step, just the regular one. A lot of shanking there done by Info. Oh, and again. The Warsaw. Let's call it that. Or Warszawa, I don't know how you pronounce it. In Romanian we say Varsovia. Another grab. The third grab from Piper. Likes grabbing a lot. If he played UFC, he would have been a wrestler. There you go, another one. Misses the feint move there, but I like that Info's using it, and she actually scored a few flags with him. Oh, and the dagger lands. Wow, beautiful from Info. 6-4. Info's last 2 fights were great. Congratulations. Okay. Next is going to be me versus Jesus. And after that, Mike is going to have 2 fights. This is an important one. Jesus and I have both 3 wins. We have maximum points. So who wins here could potentially take the first place in the qualifiers. We'll see. Sav is so fun, yeah. All right, let's get Mr. Cheeses here. His Sam looked great. Honestly, I would pick Isabella, but since I made a promise that I'm going to match the weapon of my opponent today, I'm going to do that and use a saber myself. I'm still not decided which saber. I'll have to see. There he is. A few options here for me. Okay, he's gonna use Sam. I'm leaning between Laszlo or Bara. Um, let's go Bara. Feels a more safer pick than Laszlo. Although I would have liked to play Laszlo, but we'll see. Oh, aggressive start there. Oh, the backfire. Oh, what are these voice lines? Nice. Weren't those Zera's voice lines? Oh. Okay, the angle worked. Ah, nice. This fight was going so well, and then Jesus just adjusted to everything. Still managed to get the win there, but GG. GG, tough fight. Jesus is definitely no joke. And I think even with a loss here, the fact that he scored 5, it's still really good. Okay. Usami has confirmed that she's not going to be playing. Which means that we're going to get Plebeian in. I think he also joined, he replaced somebody in a previous tourney, I'm not sure. He is going to I don't know what I was saying, sorry. Oh yeah, he's going to inherit Usami's wins and losses. And Usami's actually not in a bad position, not great, but Usami was number 5 with only 2 points behind number 4. Number 4 being a spot that qualifies you to the next round. So I think it's still it's actually an interesting challenge here for Mr. Plebeian. Okay, let's substitute. And he's gonna be ready to go. And his first fight is against Mike. So let's send an invite to Mike. And Plebeian. Okay, this is for Mike, whom I called earlier without any reason. And this is Mr. Plebeian. I'm gonna leave you without commentary for a little bit in this fight. I hope you don't mind. I need to do something. Get some water in the meantime. Mike is here. Plebeian is also here. Mike left side, Plebeian right side. Mike is going to fight twice actually. Let me double check. Yes, he's gonna fight Piper after. So Mike just left side, Plebeian right side. Here we go. And we're probably gonna, oh no, Sava. Plebeian said he wants to use Sava. I'll be right back. Well, the fight ended quite quickly, I think. Let me have a look. Oh wow, 6-0 for Mike. I don't go wish to play Sala. Alright, 6-0. Wow, Mike wins it. Here we go. Mike has another fight now, and he has good morale, and he's fighting Piper. And most likely, this is going to be a Hassan mirror. I think that's Plebeian's curse for abandoning Hassan. Anyway, Plebeian still has a couple of fights left, so qualification is not decided. Did I send Piper a link? Oh yeah. Again, what's going on? Why did I tag Mike instead of Piper? Ah, I know why. When I type Piper, the first thing that comes up is actually Mike. That's the problem. That's the problem. When I type Piper, the first name that comes up is Mike's name. Crazy. Let's get Piper in. 2 hours already. 2 hours already of great fights. We have 3 rounds left in the qualifiers, and then we're gonna go to the elimination stage. Mr. Piper, please join. There he is. Oh no, his ping is bad. Oh no, his ping. Okay, let me try again. Mike has a full green bar. Oh, he's from Czech Republic. Is very close. If Piper still has red, then we're gonna move on to the next fight and give Piper some time to just restart. Okay, okay, now it's green. Now it's green. Now it's fine. Yeah, full green bar. Okay, that's great. Sometimes just a little reset works. Mike, after a flawless win, is facing Piper now, in which is probably going to be a Hassan mirror. Yeah, Piper. Hassan. Don't tell me the game crashed. Because it looks like it. I think the game crashed. Is this a curse fight? Oh no, they're both in. Oh, okay, it's not crashed. So Mike left, Piper right. Looked like there was a problem with the skin. I don't know, but I think we're good now. Now. Oh, beautiful thrust there from Mike. That was perfect timing. He's actually using that thrust really well. Yeah, try to feint there. Piper's got no time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. 3-2. Oh, nice grab. I wanted to say that when the character came out, I thought that thrust is going to be OP. It's definitely not, but Mike is actually making good work of it. Oh. Tricked him a little bit there with the timing, and Piper gets the 4th flag. Oh, he tried the half sword move. Sometimes it works, but yeah, Piper's taking control. Although Mike started really well, he was a 3-1 at some point, and another grab. Piper wins 6-3. And Piper is now in a good position, I would say. Great. Now we're gonna restart the game, and the next few fights are going to be on Parsec. Only Mike uses Steam, so we're gonna use Parsec. Daisy was also number 7, I believe, or number 8, and she managed to get a 6-2 win. Mike was also last, and he got a 6-0 win. Piper was also not doing great. Now he got a win, so this is very interesting, because I believe a lot of the players in this tournament have their levels of play are very close. So we're probably gonna see people winning and then losing and then winning and then losing. So yeah. Okay. I said that we're gonna see Cheeses versus Daisy. Cheeses with solid performances today. Even in the previous fight, even though he lost, it was a 6-5, it was close. And Daisy coming off a great win. 6-2 against Glorious. Glorious, another contender to the top spots. Let's see Daisy at work. We'll see if she plays. I think she played Marie only today, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see if she switches to somebody else or continues to play Marie. Jesus takes left side, Daisy right side. Yes, going with Marie. Marie. And Jesus with Samuel. I wonder if in Polish is the same as we would say in Romanian, which is Samuel. Samuel is a very Anglo-Saxon pronunciation. Back Y, 1-1. For Marie would be Marie. French pronunciation. Oh, and the nice counter there. I think it was probably an Inquartada. It was a little bit too fast. For Isabella would be Isabella. I actually Glorious could pronounce it better here. 3-1 now. Isabella. Anyway, back to the fight. Daisy with a great start. Nice 3-2. And if Daisy wins here, she will have beaten Samuel. Okay. Interesting. Number 2 and number 3 in the rankings after the first 3 rounds. So this could mean a qualification spot here for Daisy. 4-2. Yeah, Daisy has found her rhythm. Daisy and Info didn't have the greatest start, but their performances after are looking great. That's why round robins are so good, because it gives you the possibility to make adjustments, to play more fights, to try different things. Obviously, when the number of people is big, then we can't do a round robin. Even if let's say we do it and we had the time to do it, it also gets boring at some point. You're just gonna wait a lot. So when we have 6, 7, or 8 people, a nice side step. 6, 7, or 8 people, then it's a very good opportunity for a round robin. And also the elimination stage makes it even more interesting, I'd say. Anyway, Daisy's about to make another top victim here with probably the same result. 1-6-2 against Glorious. Oh, it's not going to be 6-2 against Jesus. And Daisy needs to be careful because Jesus has a comeback potential. Oh, beautiful sidestep time. 6-3. Nice performance. And Daisy's coming back. Info versus me now. Info also did great in the last 2 fights with Sava. We'll see what happens now. I haven't played much against Sava. We'll see. Cheap. Jesus does not want to accept defeat. Yeah. Here you go. Yeah, I know he was joking. Sometimes emotions run high after a match. It happens to me sometimes as well. That's what competitive game is for. To express yourself. Info is the left side. I'm going to be right side. Here we go. So we're going to see Sava. Let's go with old Bara. I hope I'm not going to eat my words, but I feel like Bara is a strong counter to Sava. Even though a lot of people thought they're going to be quite similar, considering that they're both Cossacks and have a similar haircut. We'll see. Oh, I got shanked. Nice. Nice, nice. I got shanked. pressure is something else. The feint move there, the info is making good work of it. Oh, got shanked again. This time the sidestep wins. But it was a good intention there from info. That's it. Yeah, Bara's speed is a little bit tough for Sava to handle, but I think info did a good job. Managed to shank me a few times, so it's a good fight. Okay, Plebeian versus Glorious is our next fight. Let's see if Plebeian can bounce back. Glorious also didn't have a great last fight. Plebeian left and Glorious right side, I believe. Yes, let's. Oh, I did change the names already. Super Plebeian and Glorious Purpose. Here we go. Plebeian left, Glorious right. Father is here. Oh, but no new skin here for Plebeian. Plebeian, how dare you? Thrust the tent. Glorious is gonna go with Martha here today. Here for Glorious. First flag here for Plebeian. Oh! 2-2. Thrust did not reach the head there. Very close. That's a problem sometimes. Still limping there. Oh, went with the back X. Glorious just waited, and it's a problem that I actually have sometimes with Isabella. I do something and then the back X, and the other person just for me to get that sequence. And I'm not very fond of back X, or at least in regular mode. Plebeian with a nice, good side step here. He was very brave. Went in and scored. Yeah, fighting the range game with Martha is not a great idea. You gotta be chaotic. Actually, these new voice actors here are starting to grow. Goes with the side step, and looks like the angle play here for Plebeian gets him another win. 6-2-3. Glorious will have to change something for the last two fights if he's looking for qualification. Okay, five rounds are done. Let's have a look at the standings. We have two rounds left. Here we go. I am number 1 with 30 points. Number 2 is Jesus with 26. Piper climbs to number 3 with 25 points. Daisy is now number 4 with 23 after 2 good wins. 3 wins, actually. She's got 3 wins now. Glorious is number 5 with 22. Info 21. Mike with 20. And Plebeian with 19. So the difference between the last place and the qualification spot, it's only 4 flags. So everybody here has a very good chance of going through the next round. So try your best. Right. Next fight is going to be Daisy versus Info. Daisy in a good position, and if Daisy wins another one, she could very well hope to a next round spot. 3 wins in a row. And if she can make the 4th here, gonna be a good chance going through. Here we go. Daisy on the left, Info on the right. Again, a reminder that we're going to have a random event after random character event. Have some. Not that this isn't. Obviously, random tournaments are always. They can always produce some surprises. Like it's a fierce tactical fight here. 4-3 for Daisy. Daisy has found her rhythm with Marie, but so has Ava with Saba. It's be a close fight, but Daisy's actually one flag away from winning this. The thing again, info used to. Oh, there's a screenshot. Info used to use that move as well. 6-2-3. Daisy is on a roll for her 4th straight win, and now she is in a very good position of qualifying to the next round. There's only one fight left for her against Mike, and with a good result there, she will definitely be in the next round. Next fight is going to be me versus Mike. Mr. Mike. We're going to send him a Steam link. Immediately after that, we're going to have Piper versus Plebeian, and then Glorious versus Jesus. A lot of great fights. And I'm so excited to see who's going to go through today. I think literally everybody has a chance. It all depends on these last 2 fights. Who will not have a fight in the last round? Actually, no, we're 8 people, so everybody has a fight. Yeah. Waiting for Mike to join in. Here we go. I am on the left, Mike is on the right. We're gonna see Hassan, so I have to match with the saber. Actually, you know what? Let's do Mr. Laszlo. I wanted to use him earlier, and it felt a little bit too risky. But I think against Hassan, Laszlo is a little bit more well balanced. Man, I thought that was such a good setup, and just Mike just read it. Laszlo OP. You hear that, Oak? Laszlo OP. Especially with the red boots. 6-1. Okay. Mike will have one more fight against Daisy. That is going to be decisive. Mike would probably need a win there. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to go through, but a good win against Daisy will probably take him closer to that spot. Piper versus Plebeian. I'm going to restart the game after using Steam. And this is also another good fight. And Piper was actually in a good position. He didn't start very well. And can I do my last game right now? Let's do Piper versus Plebeian, and after that we can do it. I mean, actually, let's finish the round, please, and then we're gonna do your last fight after. So 2 more fights and then yours. Just because I hope you don't mind. Piper versus Plebeian. Before the last round, I would like to tell everybody what they need to go through. And I would need like a clear idea of what's going on. So I hope you don't mind. Just 2 more fights and then we're going to do yours. Also, Piper's fights usually go very fast, so okay, let me change the names. Piper left, Plebeian right. Piper managed to pick himself up, and he's in a good position. With a win here against Plebeian, he will probably be in contention for qualifying to the next round. Here we go. Piper left, Plebeian right. Will it be? Yeah, Hassan Mirror. It is. First flag goes to Plebeian. Grab it. Nice one. Piper is getting very sneaky with Hassan. Nice Plebeian. Oh, we went for the guard there. Grab. Plebeian is just going in. Push. I think it was a push. Plebeian punishes it. complicated. Plebeian also considering that he's won the last fight. Such interesting changes in the ranking. Finish there from Plebeian, perfectly used. Tried it again. Saber is in space, and Piper managed to score his third flag. Oh, nice one. Great performance from Plebeian. 6-3. And looks like switching to Hassan paid off. Right. Okay. We're gonna do Glorious versus Cheeses now. And then Mike, we're gonna do yours. Alright, Glorious and Cheeses. At one point they were on the podium. Then they lost a few fights. Now they're fighting. And one of them will have to win the fight. And we'll see how that changes things in the rankings after immediately. Oh, he has to run for a minute. Okay. Right, then let's do Mike versus Daisy. He's good. Okay. We're good to go. Glorious left side, Cheese's right side. Oh, okay. Yeah, now I got it. Now I got it. Okay. Glorious is on the left, Cheese is on the right. Glorious sticks with Marta, although his last did not go great. He's on a mission here. Sam can actually prove a pretty dangerous character to play against Marta. But I think Glorious is trying to find maybe an angle. Oh, nice thrust. Goes right in. Dash. Jesus is doing very good with that particular dash. 2-1. cheeses here. Oh, beautiful sidestep. Glorious gets another one. Yeah, I think this is a breakthrough moment. He needs a few more flags to stay in contention. Had a very good start. Oh, and that's it. 6-3. Jesus wins. All right. We are done with round 6, so there's only one round left. We're going to do Mike's fight very shortly. But before we do that, let's have a quick look at the rankings and see what is needed for each player. So I am number 1 with 36 points. And unless I lose at a big difference, I'm probably going to take the first spot. Jesus managed to climb back to number 2. He has 32 points. Daisy with 4 straight wins, now at number 3 with 29 points. Piper with 28. Plebeian with 25, just right behind Piper, the man he's just defeated. Glorious also with 25. Info with 24. And Mike with 21. Uh, the only player that is eliminated 100% unfortunately is going to be Mike. He's not going to be able to get to number 4, but he's not very far. Now, let's have a look at the other players. So, Info and Glorious are going to fight. So, Info has 24, Glorious has 25. So, obviously, one of them will have to win, and it will really depend on what's going on in the other fights. So, the plan is very simple. Plebeian versus Cheeses. Cheeses can afford to lose at a smaller difference, but Plebeian will also need to win the fight. There's going to be Piper versus me. Piper also, if he wants to go through, he would need to win or to score a good number of flags. And Daisy, she could go through with the loss, but only with a good number of flags. So let's see how everything unfolds. And the first fight that we're going to have is Mike versus Daisy. So bottom line is, whoever is not in the top 4 will have to win their fight and see what happens in the other fights. Who is in top 4 could still go through, but they will have to score a decent number of flags. Unfortunately, Mike is the only player that does not have a chance of going through, although he wasn't far from the top spots. I can use Steam again. Yeah, that would be great, Daisy, actually. Um, Mike is left side. And Mike did great in almost every fight. The problem was that he's lost a few more than everybody else. And at the end of the day, even though we count flags, wins and losses are still kind of the deciding factor. Like if you win a lot of fights, obviously you're gonna have a number of points. All right, here we go. But anyway, Mike saved the tourney today, so I'll have to be grateful. He was the 6th player, and he's always bringing it. So yeah, Mike left, and Daisy right side. Daisy in a very good position. Mike left side. Daisy right side. Yeah. Daisy. Hassan. Mike. Yeah, if Daisy wins, she has a guaranteed qualification spot. She can be sure of it. also be a shame if she did, and she actually won 4 in a row. 2 right now, so it would be a shame if she didn't go to the next round. Also, disclaimer: in the elimination stage, I'm going back to my main. Mike just going in berserk. Oh, and the follow-up thrust. I like how Daisy is setting that up. It actually worked a few times. And it's working here again, although it didn't heal, it did set up. Got Mike just going in and grab its hand there. Thought it was info for a second. Again with unfortunately, it didn't work this time. Out of range, 2-2. There from Mike, 3-2. Mike and Daisy are very good at sabotaging other players from going to the next round. So let's see if Mike will sabotage Daisy here. Oh, another cut. One thing about Marie and rapiers in general is that many times they take 2, 3, even 4 hits to kill somebody. And the thing is, you'd expect, okay, but maybe it's easier for them to land those hits. Actually, not. So, a lot of attacks that these rapiers land are not easy to land. Yeah, see, this is one a good example. That's it, 4-3. It's something that rapiers have to live with. Mike again with the death march. Again, another one, 5-3. Important moment here. Oh, tried the thing, the half thing. Finally, Daisy gets the flag, and this flag could prove very important. With 3 flags, the things were looking shaky. I think with 4, it's looking a little bit better. And 5-5. Daisy needs 1 more to win this. Good comeback and great patience. Last flag. And a follow-up thrust, and Daisy wins. Nice comeback. 6-5. Nice fight. And Daisy manages to qualify to the next round. Congratulations. Well deserved. And Mike did his best to sabotage Daisy here. Okay. Let's see Info versus Glorious now. Gonna restart the game. Important fight for both. Both of them are outside of top 4, so whoever wins here will have a chance of going through. Especially now um, after Daisy winning her fight, because everybody else was probably rooting for Mike, because Mike winning would have just helped everyone else besides Daisy. Okay, what was the fight again? Info versus Glorious. In the elimination stage, we're going to use 7 flags, by the way. That's going to be best of 1. Yeah, but congratulations to Daisy, though. 5 straight wins. Who knows? Maybe she's going to win the tourney today. It's not out of the question. There's Glorious. Okay, info on the left. Glorious on the right. Sava versus Marta. I'll be right back. after that. It seems it's a tight fight here. 3. Small hit landed there for him. Oh, and getting a good thrust. 4-4. And the feint move, Info is actually using that move really well. That move cannot be blocked. It is telegraphed, so it can be countered. Nice thrust there. And Info again. Oh, and again his thrust. First lands in its 5-5, down to the last flag. This could be huge. I can't say for sure, but this flag could potentially... Oh, thrust right into the arm, and Info wins 6-5. It seems that when Glorious lost his first fight with Martha, he couldn't find his rhythm back out of it. And loses here 6-5. Okay, we're gonna do Plebeian versus Cheeses now. Cheeses in a pretty good position, I'd say, but if he loses here at a big difference, he could be in trouble. Plebeian didn't have a great start. First of all, he inherited Usami's points, and although it wasn't bad from Usami, she was still behind people. It was 1-2 in terms of wins. Then he lost a 6-0 fight, and now he's picking himself up. I think he won 2 fights since then. And this is a good chance for him to maybe go through, depending on what's going on. Alright, Plebeian left, Cheeses right. Plebeian going Father Zera. And still not choosing the skin. Why? Yeah, they both dashed into each other. Zera had a little bit more range of power there. Again, yeah, they're gonna do it like 2 gunslingers. Oh, tried there the side step, interrupted, and punished. 1-1. Rust. Oh, 2-2. Yeah, these 2 are just going at it. Going all in. 3-2. Cheeses anticipated. Oh, thrusted the arm. That was really well done. 4. Does have an advantage. Nice side step for a thrust. 3-3. Beautiful. 2-3. Ah! It's feeling fancy. Thrust. Some damage numbers there. 5-3 in this potential. Nice. 6-3. Awesome performance here from Plebeian. Jesus had some great moments as well, but Plebeian stole the show. Great use of angles, great use of Zero's moveset. 6-3. Okay, there's only one fight left. That is between Piper and myself. Let's have one more look at the rankings before we see what's going to happen. And I'm first, and will be first no matter what the result is going to be against Piper. Daisy second, Cheese's third. Plebeian with the win gets to 31 over Glorious and Info, who had a 6-5 match. So the fact that Plebeian managed to win, so he's above them. Now, the most important thing is going to be Piper. So Piper needs 3 flags, 4 flags. Piper needs 4 flags to go to the next round over Plebeian. I am going to be fair here and do my best and try to stop Piper from getting 4 flags. So I have to be focused here and fair and give Plebeian a chance to go through. I will do my best. If Piper gets those 4 flags, then you will know that those flags are going to be deserved. So Piper is left side. I'm going to be right side. So Plebeian is rooting for me here. What's important though is that Daisy got second place over Cheeses, and second place is actually important because we'll avoid one more match, and the second place will be one match away from the final. Okay, important fight here. The only thing that I'm playing for here is to give Plebeian a fair chance to go through. I love Piper to death, but I have to be fair. Alright, he's playing Alex. And just to show that I respect this match, I'm going to go with my best saber, which is Jan. I said I'm going to match my opponent's weapon, and Jan is my best saber. dead. And that's it. I win. But Plebeian has scored enough flags. Plebeian, sorry, Piper has scored enough flags to go through. Congratulations to him, though. I tried my best. There was also a little bit of jank there at one flag, but all in all, it was deserved anyway. And Piper will be number 4. Plebeian, though, had a great performance overall, even though he was replacing, and got 5th spot. So let's have a quick look. I am number 1 with 42, Daisy number 2 with 35, Cheeses number 3 with 35, and Piper number 4 with 33. Plebeian, Glorious Info, very close, fortunately eliminated, and Mike as well. And here's what the flag numbers do actually. So Piper was 2 and 5, and Plebeian was 4 and 3. Yeah, the number of flags here mattered. Alright, so here's what's going to happen next. We're going to have Cheeses versus Piper. The winner is going to face Daisy, and then the winner is going to face me. In the meantime, I'm going to create the announcement for the random event, and hopefully I'm going to see some of you there competing as well. So congratulations to everybody competing and going through the next round. Alright, so before we start, as I said, just let me make the announcement for the random thing, because the elimination is gonna go pretty fast. I think. Double elimination. Maybe round robin if we have 6 people. If we have 7 or more, it's gonna be because it's a minor tournament, it's gonna be a double elimination. Alright, hopefully the link is working. And hopefully we're gonna get at least 6 people. I would love to do a random character thing. Alright, let's get down to the elimination stage. And here's what's gonna happen. So elimination stage. Cheeses versus Piper. All right, so the playoff will start with Cheeses versus Piper. Best of one, 7 flags. Piper managed to get his qualification spot in the last fight and deserved the spot against me. Piper's already here. Let me quickly change it to 7 flags. Yeah, so we have 4 fights maximum in total. Could be 3, depending on the final. Okay, so Jesus is on the left side. Piper is on the right side. I'm happy for Daisy. Marie worked today, and she got second place in the qualifiers, which means that worst case scenario. Oh, going back to Alex, nice. Worst case scenario, she is going to be number 3, but she could also be number 2 or even number 1. Actually, if Daisy reaches the final, I promise I'm gonna use as 2 flags here. But if any of these 2 gentlemen reach the final, I'm gonna use my main. 2-1. Oh, Piper's on fire here with Alex. And he does. Nice back wide there, 4-2. 5-2. Double. He got hit and then went for that side step that he likes to do. And it's 6-2, and he needs one more here. Very fast fight, and it's a win. Wow. Blitzkrieg. 7-2. Jesus, thank you very much for competing. Congratulations to getting into the elimination stage. And now we're going to see Piper, who's on tear here, going against Daisy. Daisy's going to be on the left. Piper is going to be on the right. This is a semi-final. Let's see if Daisy will manage to stop Piper here. Here we go. Marta. actually, I think they fought in the first fight, and I think Piper won. Yeah, it was the same matchup, so probably that's why he's going with Marta again. Fight here. It was 3-3. Now Daisy takes the lead, 4-3. This could be Daisy's first final, and I think this is her first top 3 spot in the tournament. Quite impressive. When a player manages to get his first good performance, it just kind of, oh, nice one, high guard. Just kind of opens doors for the player to perform. Again, the twirly move. 6-3. Daisy is very close to a grand final, and it would be a deserved one. Gets punished there. Try to get a high guard. Gotta be careful. And that's it. And Daisy wins 7-4. Congratulations. And Daisy joined the tournament looking to play Marie. And it's happening. She's in the grand final. Congratulations. And she will be fighting me right now. I'm going to be on the left. Daisy's going to be on the right. And as I promised, I am going to mirror Daisy. I said that I would play my main, but I feel like Isabella versus Marie is just an unbalanced matchup. Not saying that Daisy can't win it, but it would probably be a very difficult mission. So let's make it fair. When's the last time we've seen a Marie mirror in a final? So yeah, congratulations to Piper though. He had some great performances in the last and managed to qualify to the top 3. So he's getting some points today. And now it's me versus Daisy, a Marie mirror. I have 2 lives here, which means that if Daisy defeats me here, we'll have to do another one. And I will also use Marie even if I lose the first one. So, yeah. I like the new thrust sounds. I'm not sure if they're only for rapiers or for other characters as well. Same idea. Oh, grab. GG, well played. Congratulations. Second place is definitely a huge performance today. And I'm glad that we managed to do some Marie mirrors. And this is the first time we've seen Marie in the final. And well, with me joining you in the mirror, a second Marie. So congratulations to everybody. You're all invited for the random. So it's probably gonna start in a few minutes. So if you're ready to go, I'm also ready. Thank you everybody for competing and for your performances and great fights. And I'll see you soon on the next one.